It is my distinct privilege this morning to introduce you to the 9 young ladies and 8 young men who make up the 2015 Homecoming Court and their escorts. Each candidate is a senior and was nominated by the members of their class. Each student in grades 9 through 12 will vote for his or her choice for Homecoming King and Queen today during 3rd and 5th period. The King and Queen will be crowned at the end of Friday night's homecoming football game. I would ask that you greet each member of the homecoming court and their escort enthusiastically, but with respect. Then give your quiet attention while we listen to their own recorded thoughts. Without further ado, I introduce you to the first and second member of the 2015 homecoming court. Miss Jessica Erin Blakely and Mr. Sean Patrick Hart. Jessica is the daughter of Johnston and Dana Blakely of North Palm Beach. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 14 years. Jessica has served as a TK ambassador for 5 years and has been a part of his people for 4 years. She has also played on the varsity volleyball team for 2 years. Jessica is a member of the National Honor Society, the English National Honor Society, the Math National Honor Society, Spanish National Honor Society, Triad National Honor Society, and is currently the treasurer for the Science National Honor Society. Jessica is currently serving as the service prefect. Jessica is escorted this morning by Mr. Sean Patrick Hart. Sean is the son of Reverend Scott and Barbara Hart of West Palm Beach. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 13 years. Sean has played varsity baseball and varsity football for 4 years and is currently serving as the varsity bowling team manager. He is also serving as the DJ for the senior homecoming skit. Sean is a member of the National Honor Society where he serves as president. National Science Honor Society where he serves as the secretary. Math National Honor Society, English National Honor Society as well. Sean was recently awarded the 2016 National Merit Commended Scholar.
I have the honor of being the first speech today, so instead of trying to be funny, because I'm not at all, or telling a million inside jokes, I'm going to talk about the thing which I'm most passionate. That is the United States of America. Number one, each of you woke up today with the opportunity to become successful and make a difference in the world, no matter your race, age, or gender. Some may have to work a little harder than others, but the chances for success are equal and out there. Never forget that. Number two, what other countries have a flag on the moon? Number three, Americans are the greatest people on the planet. We're strong, independent, and have the best apparel. The world would be a much uglier place without us. I could go on forever, but I'll end with number four. Today we're gathered at a school that is able to teach the message of Jesus Christ without any restraints. There are very few countries in the world that can boast religious freedom, and we're blessed to be one of those few. The King's Academy has truly been such a blessing to me. Some of the greatest people I know are in this very room. The teachers here are so much more than teachers. They are life coaches, spiritual advisors, and even friends. I'll try to avoid a ton of shout-outs, but I think this man deserves recognition. Mr. Raines, you're a true American, and I can attribute most of my American knowledge to you. Eighth grade is the greatest class that ever exists. Thank you for all the time and effort you put into making us love America even more. Now to the most incredible friends in the world. Emily, you're my favorite nerd ever. I don't know how I'm currently surviving without having you to talk to in like every class like last year. You are such an inspiration, and God has done and will do amazing things in your life. Also, thanks for writing my eulogy. Maddie Ernestine. And now to my lunch table. You guys never fail to make me laugh. I love each of you so much. Eddie, you're the greatest Korean I know. Well, actually, you're the only Korean I know, but still. To the guy standing next to me. Sean, you are the most brilliant and handsome man in this room. Thank you for inspiring me to my full potential of patriotism. Vote for him, guys. Not just for Homecoming King, but when he is running for president someday. Thank you to the most incredible parents in the world. I know I don't say it enough, but you're the best. You have been the best examples to me of how to be selfless and to love the Lord. Thank you for sacrificing for me to come to TK for the past 14 years. I'd like to close by thanking my Lord and Savior. He has blessed me tremendously by putting me in this school and surrounding me by such godly and wonderful people. There's no place I'd rather be. God bless America.
Hello. I'm writing a speech on the back of my homecoming packet on September 9th, the day the speech is due. So I'd like to start with some advice for future homecoming corps members. Write your speech early. But also, as presidential elections draw near, I'm reminded of how important wise, godly discernment is, as Proverbs 4:6 suggests. So my second piece of advice is to go out into the world with wisdom to make good decisions. As your first wise decision, you should be sure to vote for me, Hart, and my escort, Jessica Blakely, for his biblical. I'd also like to remind you that you live in the United States of America, the greatest country ever. You can do and be whatever you like in this country if you set your mind to it. So TK, carpe diem. Before I close, I would like to be basic and do some shoutouts, so bear with me. First, I would like to thank my beautiful escort for agreeing to escort me. I know that was a tough decision. You're a great American, and there's nobody else with whom I would rather do an America-themed homecoming. And we're rocking it. A big shout out to the Bird Gang, the best squad out there. I would also like to shout out all present, so you all have to vote for me. Last but not least, I would like to thank the senior class for nominating me. I would like to cordially remind you that God wants you to vote for Jessica and me. Thank you. God bless you.
I present to you again Ms. Jessica Blakely and Mr. Sean Hart. The third member of the 2015 homecoming court this morning is Ms. Isabella Ananis Contreras. Bella is the daughter of Albert and Lillian Contreras of West Palm Beach. She is 18 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 5 years. Bella has played on the varsity soccer team for 5 years. Bella is escorted this morning by Mr. William Patrick David McMahon. Will is the son of Craig McMahon and Aaron Coronis of West Palm Beach.
Hi everyone, I'm going to try to make this short and to the point. I know how you guys feel listening to all these speeches. It gets boring after the third one. Well, first I would like to thank the homecoming group chat. Thanks for making this whole process less stressful. Next, I would like to thank the day one lunch table. You know who you guys are. From laughing our butts off to crying on each other's shoulders, I'm so incredibly blessed to have best friends like you. Love you guys. Next, I would like to thank my biggest supporters, my crazy family. Mom and Dad, thank you for always being my #1 fans. Our countless family soccer trips are definitely going to be missed. Dad, thank you for never missing a game, no matter how busy you were. I can always count on you. Mom, thanks for being the best soccer mom and most importantly, my best friend. No one will ever understand our humor. And last but not least, the best two big brothers a little sister could have. Julie and Albert, thank you guys so much for always loving me no matter how annoying I was, and thanks for the countless trips to Steak and Shake. Those will definitely be missed. Love you guys so much. At this point, you guys are probably having a blast sitting in those very comfortable seats, but there's still one more shout out, my handsome escort Will. Thanks for being a trooper and standing up here with me today. Wouldn't want anyone else by my side. You have been such an amazing friend, I can't thank you enough. You're the only person who understands my sarcastic language, and I can't wait to eat countless amounts of fried rice with you. Love you, William. Well, that's my speech. Too bad we can't take a break. I'm hungry. Bye, guys.
Ms. Isabella Contreras. The fourth and fifth members of the homecoming court are Ms. Paola Alejandra Cortez and Mr. Brett Jacobson Dieters. Paola is the daughter of Captain Juan Carlos and Magalise Cortez of West Palm Beach. She is 18 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 7 years. During her years at TK, Paola has served on student council 3 years and has been active in Key Club for a year. She has played on the varsity softball team for 3 years and the varsity volleyball team for 1 year. She has also been a member of the Spanish National Honor Society for 3 years. Paola is currently serving as Senior Student Council President. Paola is escorted this morning by Mr. Brett Jacobson Dieters. Jake is the son of Thomas and Beth Dieters of Wellington. He is 18 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 7 years. Jake has been a member of the National Honor Society for 3 years.
Hi guys, so I'm going to try to make this as short as possible, but I don't make promises. I want to begin by thanking the senior class for voting me into homecoming court. It means amazing parents. If it weren't for the two of you, I wouldn't have this opportunity today. Thank you for always pushing me to do my best and for always wanting the best for me. To my sister Naomi, I only have 4 more days with you, but I want you to know that I love you and I'm going to miss you so much. You've been the best sister, and even though we've had intense fights, I wouldn't imagine life without you. I know you're going to do great in Greece, even if that's 5,683 miles away from me. I am so proud of you and everything you will accomplish. To the King's Academy, thank you for opening your doors to me and giving me the chance to come to such a great school. Like I said, I don't want to make this too long, so I'm keeping my shoutouts to my friends short and sweet. There are too many of you to count individually, so I just want to thank all of you for being my friends despite my flaws. You have all been with me through all the ups and downs, and you guys never fail to make me smile. There aren't any words to describe how great all of you are, and I'm so lucky to have spent my high school years with people like you. Let's make our senior year one to remember. I love you all. To my favorite college students, Jess, Kyle, Seth, and Carson, thank you for taking time and coming to this. To my extremely handsome escort, Jake. In 9th grade, we made the promise to escort each other if one of us made it, and I'm so glad we didn't break that promise. You have been the best friend a girl could ask for, and I know no matter how far we are from each other next year, we will always be friends. Thank you for your company, your advice, and simply just for being you. I love you. Wrapping this up, shoutouts to my underclassmen. To Coco and Roberto, thank you for being the brothers I never had. Maggie Erneston, I don't think I would have survived volleyball without your constant sass and harassment. Having first period with you makes up for not playing volleyball this year. Stephanie Barrett, you are literally like a sister to me, and I'm pretty much in love with your family. I love you both. To my little 7th grader, Sophia, I'm so happy you came to King's, even though it's my last year. To Kaylin, Gracie, Michaela, and Olivia Martin, I'm so glad I joined the cheer squad this year because seeing you guys every day makes me oh so happy. This is getting kind of long, so the last thing I want to say to you all is, high school goes by way too fast. Make sure you enjoy every minute of it and make as many memories as you can, because I still can't believe it's my last year. Expand your friendships, get to know everyone in your grade, make sure you are true to yourself, and don't let what others say or do influence who you are.
To have been chosen as a candidate on this year's homecoming court. I'm truly flattered just to be here and to stand alongside the exceptional people that have also made this year's court. It's been such a tremendous privilege to be able to attend the King's Academy and make such colorful memories and friends in high school. I'm fortunate to have been part of a great class of people. To my senior class, I love each of you guys, whether we've been especially close or not. Each of you has played your own role in making my high school experience, as well as creating the image that I will always have of my time here at TKA. I want to say thank you all for making it such a great time in my life. Now let's get specific for a moment. First and foremost, I want to say to my escort beside me, I'm so lucky to have you on my arm this morning. You look absolutely beautiful. I think I'm even more fortunate to have such a close relationship with you, as it has always been something that has remained constant and growing over the years. I love you so much, Paola. I'm so blessed to have someone like you. Moving on to the squad that I've been with since the very beginning. James Vaughn, Shane Agnello, David Neese, Bobby McKenzie, Sean Hart, and Logan Goldenberg. No group of people can get on my nerves so easily. And if you notice, several of those guys are on this year's homecoming court as well. Be sure to not vote for them. But all joking aside, I love each of you guys. You're my brothers, and there's no company I would rather have spent my high school years with. It's amazing to be able to look back and see how much we've grown together and in God. And I can't forget about Mr. Sawyer. I'm privileged to have made such a close bond with a great Bible teacher and with someone who has so much to offer. I will always value our Bible studies, personal conversations, and lighthearted jokes. By the way, you're welcome for the lifetime supply of forks. What's a shout out without mentioning Mom and Dad? It may be cliche, but I have never known two greater people on this earth. I owe everything I am to my two incredible parents. You have both done so much for me. Words cannot articulate the gratitude I feel today. I love you, Mom and Dad. You both mean so much to me, and I will always look at you with the utmost admiration. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here today, but I want to say to my sister, Brenna, you're my best friend and the world's greatest sister. I will always admire you and your passion. P.S. You really have no idea how happy I am that you're back home. I'm sorry to say that this next mention cannot be as thorough as I'd like due to the short time that I've been given. I want to say how thankful I am for each and every teacher that I've been blessed with having while at TKA. I can honestly say there is no teacher that I have not sincerely enjoyed having. I will always have the best memories of each of you, and I will always be thankful for the efforts you gave. So many of you have made such powerful impacts on me that I will revere forever. Lastly, to the underclassmen, I only want to encourage you to attain the most you can during your time here at King's. It has so much to offer, so take all you can get. Work to obtain every bit of value available to you while you're here. Don't live in anticipation of the future. Live in the here and now. I implore you to appreciate what you have at hand, and if you do, I promise you will secure true fulfillment. Because I have tried so hard to do this, and because of the incredible people at this school, high school will always be one of the best times in my life. I've been overwhelmed with blessings from the Lord all of my life. Each of those blessings has led me to where I am now, and I could not be happier to be where I am standing today and be where I am in life. Thanks again, TK. Oh, and your votes would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Ms. Paola Cortez and Mr. Brett Dieters. The sixth member of the homecoming court is Miss Olivia Lynn Crescetti. Olivia is the daughter of Eddie and Bunny Crescetti of Boynton Beach. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 14 years. Olivia is escorted this morning by Mr. Marco Antonio Bernal. Marco is the son of Marco and Charlotte Bernal of Wellington. Olivia has been a part of the TKA Spring Musicals all 4 of her high school years. She also ran track and field 1 year and served on student council for a year. Olivia is currently a cheerleader.
Hey everyone! It's such an honor to be representing this year's senior class. I can't believe we have made it this far. Class of 2016, you guys are amazing and I've loved growing up with you all. I can't wait to see what great things you guys will accomplish in the future. Now to the beautiful people standing up here with me. I'm so happy to be up here with you all. I know all of you girls look gorgeous and you boys are the most handsome guys around. I'm so thankful we get to share this time together. And to my handsome escort, Marco. I'm so thankful for the many memories we've made and can't wait for the ones to come. Next, I just want to say thank you to the school because you have literally been my second home since junior kindergarten and also have allowed me to grow in my relationship with my Lord and Savior. I would not be who I am today if it weren't for this school. Now to my parents, you guys inspire me every day. Mom, aka the most smoking hot receptionist, I love you so much and I'm so thankful for all that you do. And shout out to you and Scott for stalking me and my friends on the cameras every single day. Dad, you're amazing and weird and funny and I just love you so much. Thank you for all your hard work. Victoria, even though you couldn't make it today, you mean so much to me and I look up to you in every way. Love you. Christian, we fight 90% of the time, but I couldn't imagine my life without you. Love you so much, bud. Shania and Smiley, you guys are the best exchange students. I'm so happy that you guys are part of our family. I love you guys. Shout out to the lunch table. Happy we decided to unite this year. Samantha, to my favorite person and the only one who truly understands me. There's never a dull moment when we're together. Words cannot describe how much you and your family mean to me. Olivia and Sabrina, I don't know what I would have done these last 4 years without you guys. Olivia, even though I didn't like you when you first came because you had the same name as me, I'm so thankful for how close we've become. Caitlin and Mackenzie, from Cheetah Girls sleepovers to now senior year, our 11 years of friendship has meant so much to me. And to Jensen, Marissa, Paola, Atlanta, and Haley, thank you guys for being the best friends. A quick shout out to Juicy because you brighten my day every time I see you. To my sons, David and Shane, love you guys. To my favorite underclassmen, Danielle and Savannah, I love you guys and thanks for ditching me in choir. And next to my cheer sisters, Gracie, Caitlin, Michaela, and my mini-me, Olivia Martin. I'm so thankful for each of you and I love the time we spend together. Shout out to the Mills, thanks for being my second family, I love you guys. And to all my teachers, when I fall asleep in every single class, just know that it's an actual disorder. Now for some advice to the underclassmen. You should seriously try to branch out and be friends with everyone because before you know it, you're graduating and going your separate ways. Just be kind to everyone and spread the love. Hope you guys have a great day.
Ms. Olivia Crescetti. The seventh member of the homecoming court of 2015 is Ms. Dylan Marie Godfrey. Dylan is the daughter of Louis and Janice Godfrey of Wellington. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 6 years. Dylan is escorted this morning by Mr. Christopher Joseph Berg. Chris is the son of Sean and Andrea Berg of Wellington. Dylan played a year of JV soccer and 2 years of JV volleyball. She has been on the varsity volleyball team for 2 years and is currently serving as the team captain.
So I don't know how to write a speech, but here it goes anyways. Alright, so first shout out goes to the volleyball team because I've spent more hours with you guys than I can count. Especially Maddie, Sarah, Kayla, and Emily. Maddie, you're my favorite junior and legit the funniest girl I've ever met, even though you roast me 24/7. And shout out to the lunch table because I actually love you all. And to Caitlin for being the sister I never had. Sorry about all the blind dates I set you up on. And to Paola and Bella, I'm so glad to call you guys my best friends. And also to my parents because you guys are the bomb and I'd be like homeless and starving without you. Miss Yamato, you're my spirit animal because food and jeans are my love language too. And to my handsome escort Chris, I just want to thank you for taking your time and doing this with me today. You're perfect. Okay, this is the last thing, I swear. So I'm supposed to give advice to the underclassmen, and all I have to say is have fun, but don't have too much fun or you'll get caught by Tolson.
Miss Dylan Marie Godfrey. The 8th member of the homecoming court is Miss Amanda Christina Gonzalez. Amanda is the daughter of the late Carlos Gonzalez and Jessie Merced Gonzalez of Green Acres. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 9 years. Amanda is escorted this morning by Mr. Diego Becerra. Diego is the son of Susana Paez and Gerardo Becerra of Mexico City, Mexico. Amanda has been on the varsity soccer team for 2 years and on the varsity track and field team for 3. She was in elementary journalism for a year and high school journalism for the school newspaper for 2 years. Amanda served one of those years as sports editor and another as editor-in-chief.
Free look Brine tickets. Okay, now that I have your attention, first I want to apologize for my voice at this loud of a decibel, probably not the most pleasing to your ears. To the senior class, thank you for enjoying my presence enough to vote me onto court. I actually still can't believe this is happening. Special shout out to TK, it's been a crazy 9 years, but I'm thankful to the faculty and staff and students for the support, friendships, and for the lessons I have learned, especially this year. The love I've been shown has overwhelmed me and my family and could not be more thankful. To all my former teachers, I know my craziness wasn't always the easiest to handle. Thank you for loving me anyways. Miss Richardson, Miss P, and Mr. and Mrs. Silva, you guys are the best. Miss Martin, thank you for your constant love and support, but mostly thank you for being more than a teacher, but also a friend. You know I love you and could not have done these last 6 years without you by my side. Julie and Miss Blakeney, thank you for being my creative mentors and dealing with me. Katie, through every friend group and awkward high school stage, we've persevered. Now we're even more awkward and socially nuts than ever. Gabriella, this one's for you. Know how embarrassed I am doing this. Marissa, please participate in my birthday next year. Livy Bear, you're beautiful inside and out, girl. From jokes that we shouldn't be laughing at to every single day at lunch, thank you for being as weird as me. Or more, don't deny it, it's true. Don't think I forgot the yearbook classes. To the most brilliant staff in the world, thank you for dealing with me. Speaking of extracurricular activities that I participate in, to the soccer team, you're welcome for keeping the bench warm. Coach Craig, please just play me. And to the track team, one day I will run, one day. But I mean, watching Sabrina throw is better, so. JP, are you GoProing this right now? I want to see a sick edit of this on Sunday. Chris, keep pursuing your dreams, you're the best. Oh, and thanks to the both of you for introducing me to Henry. Might have changed my life a little bit, I don't know. Quick name shoutouts because I love too many of you and this is getting long. Rebecca, Stanley, Greg, Andres Franklin, who's the best dance-off judge by the way. Santiago, Brian Resnick, who knows more about Kylie Jenner than any other person ever. Nathan, sorry for ruining your life, but at least I'm shouting you out, right? Rinker, Agnes, Marco, Dale, Giovanni, Ford, yes you Ford, D Money, Jessica T, you all mean so much to me. Thank you for the good times. Shout out to Guy Fiera and Dr. Miami. Woohoo! Diego, my handsome, amazingly talented escort. You wakes up your way to my side. I'm so glad I met you on the UF tour. Amazing example. Mom, your love and strength inspires me every day. You mean more to me than you'll ever know. You're my anchor too. Dad, I miss you every day, but know this one's for you. I love you so much. To everyone in this room, keep pushing for what you believe and don't let anyone stop you. Okay, well, I want to finish this speech with a quote by someone who really inspires me daily, Mr. Worldwide. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, dale!
Miss Amanda Gonzalez. The ninth and 10th member of the homecoming corps being presented this morning are Miss Emily Ann Hain and Mr. Robert Vaughn. Emily is the daughter of the late Robert Hain Jr. and Rebecca D. Prospero of West Palm Beach. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 11 years. Emily has been a TKA ambassador for 6 years, serving as ambassador chair for 2 of these years. She has played on the varsity volleyball team 3 years. Emily has been in choir for 6 years and was also in the dance troupe in Aida. She is a member of the National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, National Math Honor Society, National Spanish Honor Society, National Science Honor Society, and Tri-M National Honor Society. Emily was recently awarded 2016 National Merit Commended Scholar. She is currently serving as Spiritual Life Prefect. Emily is escorted this morning by Mr. Robert Vaughn McKenzie. Bobby is the son of Robert and Melissa McKenzie of Boynton Beach. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 4 years. Bobby has been on the varsity football team and varsity baseball team for 2 years. He has served as a TKA ambassador for 2 years and was the Sophomore Student Council president. He has been a member of the Future Business Leaders of America for 2 years and a member of both the debate team and political science club for a year. Bobby is currently serving as the athletic prefect.
Hey guys, I hope y'all are enjoying your homecoming week so far. I just want to encourage you guys to enjoy this week and enjoy middle school and high school, despite the drama and stress, as cliche as that is. As a great philosopher once said, life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you can miss it. And to those in middle school wondering what high school is like, watch High School Musical a lot. It's exactly like that. Since most of you have already decided who you're going to vote for and it has nothing to do with these speeches whatsoever, I guess I'll give a few shout-outs. First of all, I'd like to thank my arms for always being by my side, my legs for always supporting me, and my fingers, because I can always count on them. Thanks, Mom, for giving me life. Couldn't have done it without you. To my many extended family members, thank you for being there for me, even when you weren't physically there. It's all good. To my friends, R.I.P. Jessica, thanks for taking me canoeing and helping me figure out my life, like, all the time. Since you constantly claim to be dying, which you really are, I hope to enjoy as much time as I can with you while you're still here. My girls Jasmine, Cromie, Noelle, Sarah Kelly, Alyssa, Tessa, Jessica Tarno, Michaela, and the lunch squad. I love you guys, despite your choosing to sit on the floor at lunch. Cromie, thanks for just being awesome. Jasmine, you're amazing. Noelle, can't wait to hear your speech. I know it'll be sarcastic and perfect, just like you. Of course, the volleyball team, Hannah, Madeline, Cindy, Lauren, Julia, Alyssa, Sophia, Kayla, Madison, and my dogs, Sarah and Dylan. Thank you for always making me laugh with the many strange words and sayings we invent all the time. I hope I can come on a Moe's date soon. If anyone hears the phrases melonhead, hashtag same, hashtag fave, hashtag retweet, or yeah, sure, you can thank us. Dylan, thanks for turning 17 after me and taking all the heat for it from the team. Sarah, your singing during warm-ups makes my life every day. Madison, if I don't give you a shout-out, I know I'll get roasted, so thanks for being the coolest on my team for 6 years now. And Kayla, you're one of my fave sophomores, but are you really though? To Bobby, thanks for putting up with my stress and always making me smile with pineapples and hugs. You're the best. And thanks for escorting me, even though I can't wear heels. To everyone who I forgot to mention, I'm sure I'll hear about it after this, sorry in advance. Lastly, I'd like to thank God for the wonderful blessings He's given me, like my amazing family and allowing me to go to this school, because I don't deserve any of it. Alright, sorry I'm not funny or entertaining. I hope you guys had a nice nap during my speech. See ya.
Hi everyone. I wanted to start off my speech with saying thank you to everyone who voted for me to get on court. It means a lot and I appreciate it very much. The next thing I wanted to do was read a verse that has impacted my life greatly, and I thought of no better time to share it than right now. It's 1 Peter 5:10. And after you have suffered a little while, the God of all grace, who has called you to His eternal glory in Christ, will Himself restore, confirm, strengthen, and establish you. This verse means a lot to me because of everything that I have been through. 2 years ago, if you would have asked me if I would have been at King's, I would have said no. 2 years ago, if you would have asked me if I would have been on homecoming court at King's, I would have said no also. So to me, all this is like a dream come true. But none of this was my plan. I give thanks to God in everything that He has done and provided for me, even the bad parts of my life that I wish I could never experience again. I give thanks, and I give thanks because He is good. So thank you, God, for everything that you've done, are doing, and will do. The next thing I wanted to say was thank you to my loving parents. Thank you, Dad, for teaching me what real life is and for telling me that if there is a will, there is a way. And I will never forget that if you work hard, you will be successful. Thank you, Mother, for supporting me in everything I do. From my sports to my schooling, you are always there for me. I could not have gone back and forth from everything without you, and your love and support for me helps me achieve my goals. Now it's time for the shout-outs to my friends. First, I want to shout out the squad, James, Jake, Sean, David, Shane, and Logan. Guys, thank you for always being there and all the fun times we have together, even when we disagree every single day at lunch. I'm talking about you, Shane and Sean. Next, I want to shout out my beautiful girlfriend, Emily Hain. Emily, would you like to go on a date with me? No? Okay, I'll ask again tomorrow. Oh, and by the way, I would still date you even if you didn't like pineapples. Next, I'm going to shout out Caitlin Garcia because she threw away my trash and I told her I would shout her out if she did. So there you go. But the last thing I wanted to say is that no matter what you're going through, God will always be alongside you. Even if you don't think He's there or you don't believe He is there because He is good. Thank you everyone for this opportunity, and God bless America.
Miss Emily Ann Hain and Robert Vaughn McKenzie. The 11th and 12th members of the homecoming court are Miss Noelle Mary Lena and Austin Cole Blakeney. Noelle is the daughter of Thomas and Gina Leanwall of Wellington. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 7 years. Noelle has been a part of the Fine Arts Department for 2 years and has organized and led our worship team for chapels this year. Noelle is currently serving as Spiritual Life Prefect. Noelle is escorted this morning by Mr. Austin Cole Blakeney. Austin is the son of Pastor Sean and Teresa Blakeney of West Palm Beach. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 5 years. Austin has played JV varsity football for 4 years and JV and varsity soccer for 5. He has served as a TKA ambassador for 4 years and has been a part of the Future Business Leaders of America for 2 years. He has attended Fused Bible Study and Fellowship of Christian Athletes, both for 4 years. Austin was the TKA representative to Leadership of Palm Beach County and the ACES Student Leadership Program. He is a member of the National Honor Society, National English Honor Society, National Math Honor Society, and National Chinese Honor Society, where he served as the president for 1 year and vice president for another. Austin is currently serving as the Spiritual Life Prefect.
Let me just start by saying, my medical symposium will probably be easier to start than this homecoming speech. Let this homecoming speech be a reminder to me of how important it is to not leave important things till the last minute. There are a lot of things I haven't yet figured out about myself. For instance, I don't know how this homecoming court situation happened. I don't know why I still only have my learner's permit. I also don't know how I plan on wrapping up this thing without shouting out everyone I've ever met in this whole school. I did, however, know that I would be writing the speech right before it was due. You'd think I would have caught on by now. No such luck. Sincerely, though, what an honor it is to be on the homecoming court. Thank you for nominating me and giving me this opportunity. I have been having so much fun, even though finding this dress was literally harder than dealing with rotating solids. Mr. Shaw, on behalf of Austin and myself, I would like to apologize for the decrease you have seen in BC enrollment because of us. We meant well. At this point in the speech writing process, I have typed funny speeches into Pinterest, so I'm clearly beyond hope. It is my most sincere wish that I have given you a little glimmer of laughter before I put you through my list of shout-outs that I swore to myself I would never do. First things first, Austin Blakeney. Way to come in clutch. That's what the kids are saying these days, right? Shout out to both of us for having the quickest and most anticlimactic escort finding ever. I'm so glad this worked out the way it did. It's a good thing I never doubted the fact that we would look so fine today. Thank you for quoting The Office with me and also Napoleon Dynamite, and thank you for supporting my chapel endeavors and always being willing to help in whatever way you are needed. It is a joy to watch you serve and to serve alongside you. Spiritual life prefecting is where it is at. Emily Cromie, Tessa Walk, Jessica Tarno, Alyssa Hurd, Jasmine Ebersold, Michaela Richardson, Emily Hain, and Kristen Anderson. P.S. Emily Hain, I loved your speech, very witty. Thanks for being my friends. I am so proud of each of you individually, and it has been an absolute blessing to get to know you. I cannot wait to see where the Lord takes you. Even if you didn't even vote to nominate me for homecoming court, we all make mistakes, and I love you anyway. Thanks for letting me burst out in song sometimes at lunch. Mr. Shaw, I know you're keeping score, and this does not count as a shout out to my lunch table. We don't even sit at a table, we sit on the floor. My nomination represents an eclectic group of people. We like to refer to ourselves as the leftovers. Also, Sarah Kelly and Leanne, you are great even though I don't even sit with you at lunch. Brittany and Greg, thanks for adopting me. It has been such a joy to get to know both of you, and I am inspired daily by your hard work and your anointing. And go Chris Pappas. Tina Cromie, shout out to you. I don't know if you're in this room right now, but if you are, thank you for letting me come to your house, and thank you for milkshakes and chocolate chip cookies. Also, thanks for blasting great music in your car. Mom and Dad and Hope, I love you guys so much. Thank you for your constant support in whatever I choose to pursue. You guys inspire me every day, and I'm so honored to be a part of your family. Thank you for also tolerating my bursting out in song. It's a trend. Sometimes Hairspray and Annie need to be sung. I'm so lame, it's okay. But I'm also glad that the Lord chose you as my parents. Mom, thank you for working so hard to put Hope and I at the King's Academy. Your dedication has blessed us beyond measure. Small shout out to Taylor Swift. Emily and I love you. You are the reason for the teardrops on our guitars. Keep doing you. Thank you. I would like to wrap this up by, of course, thanking Jesus for the life of abundance that he has given me. I wouldn't be anywhere today without his guidance and his love. This year, as I began to form a plan, I use the word plan loosely because I don't plan well. As the great Phoebe Buffay said, a plan? I don't even have a plan. I like to focus on Colossians 3:23 through 24, which says, whatever you do with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. Remember who you get to glorify as you strive for excellence every day. To the girls on the homecoming court, just know that if you need an arc, I know a guy.
It's really an honor to be up here representing our senior class. Thanks for nominating me. It's kind of a surreal experience for me. 6 years ago, I used to be in a business ethics class, working on talking to people, working on looking people in the eye and shaking their hands. I never used to talk to anybody. My parents actually thought there was something wrong with me, but I was just shy and quiet. And now 6 years later, I've come such a long way. But I know that the reason that I can stand here today in front of you is because of God. He's given me purpose, he's given me passion, and he's given me confidence. It reminds me of my favorite Bible verse, Hebrews 13:8, which says that Jesus Christ is the same yesterday, today, and forever. So what that means to me is that the same God that had a purpose for me 6 years ago has a purpose for me today and will continually have a purpose for me in the future. So as long as I'm walking in his purpose, I can walk confidently in what he has planned. It's not only a blessing to walk in God's purpose, but it's also a really cool blessing to have the support of my family. My family has always been there for me, whether it was taking me to sporting events, coaching my teams, or helping me with homework, even though that can be a little stressful with an Asian mother. But most of all, being amazing Christian role models for my sister and I. My dad has always been my hero. From the time I was a little kid, I wanted to be a pastor because of his strong faith and because of his example. And to my mother, thank you for giving birth to me. I know it was a long and grueling process, but you did it anyways. Thank you for being in the Air Force and protecting this nation and me. I love you, Mom. And I couldn't ask for a better sibling, but even a better friend. And she can quote more lines from movies than anyone I know. Alyssa, you're the best, and I love you. And to Noelle, thank you for being my escort. It's strange that we knew each other all these years from church, but we didn't really become real friends to this year. It could be because I was too afraid to talk to you. It's been great being spiritual life prefects together, and you're killing it in chapel. And I've got just enough time for a few shout-outs. To all my senior football players, all 1, 2, 3, 4 of you guys, we're probably the smallest group of football players to graduate from this school. To the rest of the team, thanks for stepping up and making this a great last season for me. For my football team, we better do it well this year with 3 Brazilians on the team. No pressure. To my best bud, Chris, it's been great. Church, school, football, mission trips, and maybe even college. Thank you for your friendship. And for all of you who call me Clark Kent, this is for you.
Miss Mary Lewall and Mr. Austin Blakely. 13th member this morning is Miss Anna Spoladaro. Anna is the daughter of Dr. Luis and Andrea Spoladaro of Delray Beach. She is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 4 years. Anna is escorted this morning by Mr. Johnny Batista. Johnny is the son of Jose and Ebony Batista of Sao Paulo, Brazil. Anna has served in the Key Club and has been a member of the Future Business Leaders of America, both for 3 years. She has served as a TKA ambassador for 2 years and has been a part of 2 spring musicals, Phantom of the Opera and Aida. Anna is a member of the Spanish National Honor Society and the Political Science Club.
Hey everyone, so homecoming is my favorite time of the school year. 3 years ago, when my brother and I first moved here from Brazil, the entire TKA family received us with open arms. I've made so many friends throughout these years, and all of you are so special to me. I guess meeting new people is just one of my favorite things to do. You guys make me feel like I'm home, and I cannot describe how thankful I am for having so many sweet friends who make every day a little happier and make my experience in America amazing. Homecoming just reminds me of how you guys made me feel welcome and how now this is my new home. And this is why it's my favorite time of the school year. I can't describe how important your friendship was at a time where there were so many changes in my life. So thank you. There's a special place for each and every one of you in my heart. And I can't even put in words how grateful I am for having all of you in my life as my friends and teachers. Mom and Dad, you don't speak English, but this one's for you. You're the best friends I could ever ask for. I love you. Thank you for all the support and everything you guys do for me. I hope you guys could understand what I just said. Luis, the ladies' man, aka my baby brother, you're my best friend. Even though sometimes you're a little annoying. But I guess you're not a baby anymore since you're the one who got your license first and I'm the one who got to ask my brother for brides. Anyways, I love you, and you're my favorite soccer player. Caleb and Johnny, who's also my escort today. You're like my brothers, and I'm so lucky to have you guys. And special thanks to Johnny for not letting me fall down the stairs today. Love you guys. Mr. and Mrs. Silva, you guys are so sweet and funny, and I love you guys. You made Spain trip unforgettable. Mrs. Richardson, I will forever miss your class and have you as my teacher. Coach Allen, you're awesome. Coach Martin, hey, you're the best. Mr. Raines, even though history is probably my least favorite subject, you are one of my faves. Mrs. Jones, I'm so excited to be your advisor this year, and Spain trip would not have been the same without you. Mrs. Kohler, you're one of the sweetest people I know. Mr. and Mrs. Bridge, the international program is awesome. International kids, you guys are even more awesome. Naomi, thank you for being the greatest ambassador, and I'm gonna miss you so much. You and Theo are my favorite sisters. I would also like to thank the senior class for voting for me. That was pretty awesome. And I can't wait for all the members we're gonna make on our list year in high school. It is an honor to be in the court next to these amazing people. I love you guys. And girls, our group message was basically #1 item in the homecoming survival kit. Oh, shout out to everyone who had to spend their 2 last spring breaks in school because of the musicals. I know I had to. And shout out to my lunch table because lunch is the best part of the day. Last but not least, and most importantly, I would like to thank God for leading me to where I am today and for all the blessings along the way. Thank you guys for listening. Bye.
Miss Anna Spoladaro. The 14th member of the homecoming court is Mr. Christopher Brandon Cato. Chris is the son of Brandon and Michelle Cato of Palm Beach Gardens. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 4 years. Chris is escorted this morning by Miss Jasmine Madeline Eversold. Jasmine is the daughter of Jason and Teresa Eversold of West Palm Beach. Chris has played on the varsity football team and varsity lacrosse team, both for 3 years. He is a member of the National Honor Society and is serving on the praise team this year in chapel.
Hey guys, I know those plastic chairs are uncomfortable and these speeches are long, so I'll keep it as short as I can. I just want to thank a few people. First, I'd like to thank my awesome senior class for voting me to be on the court. It means a lot to me because I've always been pretty shy and not exactly the most popular guy or coolest guy. So for my senior class to vote me to be on the court representing them, it means a lot, and I'm very thankful and honored. Second, I'd like to thank my beautiful escort for doing this with me. I am so thankful for you and for the awesome times we've had together. I'm so blessed that God has allowed me to be part of your life, and I'm excited to see what is in store for us over this year and beyond. Thirdly, I'd like to thank and shout out my family. I have been blessed with amazing parents who are always loving and supporting me, and blessed with an incredible surrounding family that also loves and supports me, and I'm so thankful for that. Quick shout out to my sister Kaylee. You're awesome, and I know God has awesome things in store for you at TKA. Keep up all the hard work and have fun. Love you. Next to a few shout-outs. First to my awesome family of football guys. All of you guys are awesome, and I'm thankful for the time we spent together. I wish I could shout everyone out, but that would take way too long, so I'm sorry for that. But know that all of you guys are great friends and awesome teammates. Keep working hard, and I'm thankful for each of you. Next, a quick shout-out to the lacrosse team. It's been an awesome 2 seasons so far. Really excited about this next season. Let's go get a district title. Shout out to my 2 closest friends left. A few have gone and I wish they were here, but I still got my boys Austin and Robert. Austin, since day one we've been good friends. I'm thankful for our relationship and how much we've grown as brothers. Love you, bro. And Robert, thank you for consistently taking my food and reminding me of how God loves to test my patience. Just kidding, you know I love you. Once again, thank you to my whole senior class. I can't wait to see what this year will be like, and I hope to get to grow in my relationships with all of you. Well, lastly, guys, if you have given me out until now, please hear me out for just one more minute. My last and probably most important thank you goes out to my Heavenly Father. I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for Him. His endless grace, love, and mercy has been poured out on me every day of my life. You see, God has a plan and purpose for me and each of every one of you here. Just hear me out on this, I'm almost done. God can use each and every one of us in this room if we let Him. He is here waiting for us to just say yes and join Him on His amazing journey. We've all heard the verse from Jeremiah 29:11 saying that God has a plan for our lives. I can promise you that if you step out and trust in God's plan for your life, that your life will be greater and more significant than you ever imagined. My prayer is that over your high school years, you may draw closer to God and to His plan for your life like I have. I'm so thankful for it. Thank you guys for listening, and I hope your high school years are as amazing as mine have been. Enjoy.
Mr. Christopher Brady. The 15th member of the homecoming court is Mr. Edward Kim. Edward is the son of Lee Chong Kim and Hae Kyung An of Seoul, South Korea. He is 18 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 3 years. Eddie is escorted this morning by Miss Caitlin Marie Garcia. Caitlin is the daughter of Otto and Mercedes Garcia of Wellington.
Hello, my name is Edward Kim. I am from capital of South Korea, Seoul. I have been coming to the King's Academy since I was a sophomore. Most South Koreans do not speak English. Before I came to the King's Academy, I did not speak much English at all. Since I have been here, I have learned a lot more English and I have made many new friends. Thank you for being welcoming and nice to me. Mr. Wings, you have been a good teacher and are very organized. I also like your kids. Mr. Sawyer, I like your baby too. Mr. Sawyer, you are so tall. Please, tell me your secrets for growing so tall. Mr. Shaw, you are hilarious and the craziest person I ever seen in my life. Caitlin, thank you for escorting me. Chris, thanks for allowing me to borrow this fresh suit. Thank you, Jessica and Sean, for shopping. But most importantly, Jessica for buying me ice cream. Thank you all. I'm so excited to be on the homecoming court. I wouldn't be here if I wasn't for you. It is very special to me to be here today as an international student. Not only is this an important moment for me personally, but also in TKA history. In my country, I was a very shy person. TKA changed everything in my life. Thank you, God, for everything. If anyone would like to join me for AP Korean, I will teach you for free and make sure you get 500. Very important to get in college. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you all have a great day.
The 16th member of the homecoming court is Mr. Jonathan Todd Neal. Jonathan is the son of Todd and Sherry Neal of Palm Beach Gardens. He is 18 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 14 years. Jonathan is escorted this morning by Miss Samantha Laborde. Samantha is the daughter of Miguel and Monica Laborde of Wellington. Jonathan has played on the varsity lacrosse team as the captain for 4 years and is a member of the varsity football team for 2 years. He is running on the varsity cross-country team this year and is currently serving as a senior class representative on student council.
Hey everyone, most of you all know me, but for those who don't, my name is Jonathan. I'm so thankful to have been nominated for homecoming court. 14 years has gone by so fast, and I would never imagine ending up here. I have so many memories that I will never forget. First, I would like to thank my parents for allowing me to attend the King's Academy. I am so blessed and thankful for all you have done and will continue doing for me. I also want to thank my lovely escort, Sam, for accompanying me here today. Shout out to the boys, Seth, AJ, Chris, and Daniel. High school wouldn't have been the same without you guys. Lastly, I want to leave you with a verse. Hebrews 12:1. Therefore, since we are surrounded by so great a cloud of witnesses, let us also lay aside every weight and sin which clings so closely, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us.
Mr. Jonathan Todd Neal. The final member of the homecoming court is Mr. David William Neese. David is the son of Alan and Anita Neese of West Palm Beach. He is 17 years of age and has attended the King's Academy for 10 years. David is escorted this morning by Miss Olivia Marie Strickland. Olivia is the daughter of Greg and Teresa Strickland of Palm Beach Gardens. David has played on the varsity basketball team since his freshman year of high school.
Hey kids, my name is David Neese. You can call me Dave. Some people call me White Chocolate. I'm very thankful to be on this homecoming court with all these great people. And for all you kids that voted for me, you're the real MVP. First shout out goes to the fam, Scott Sawyer. Thanks for being such a great mentor in my life. And for having us over every Wednesday night. And for all the slumber parties on the weekends. Those are the best. P.S. Bitchy sucks as every other Boston team. Next goes to my parents. Thanks for raising me right. And my sisters, Ariana and Hannah, for always being there for me, and to my other mom, aka Olivia Crischetti. You've done a great job raising me and Shane, even though Dad ran out on us. You've done a great job raising us to the men we are today. Next to all my little brothers, Ryan, Calvin, Dylan, Drew, and the rest of the basketball team. Can't wait for the season to start. Hopefully I can teach you all the things that I've learned on and off the court. Thank you to all my friends and teachers and coaches who have made me who I am today. Sorry I don't have time to shout out all of you, but you know who you are. Next one goes to my little blonde girl next to me. I'm so thankful to have you in my life. You're beyond beautiful, and your goofy personality absolutely drives me crazy. But the good kind of crazy, the crazy that makes me a better man, and the crazy that loves you, being with you no matter what. Love you, babe. Big shout out to Coach Scholson, always making sure I'm looking sharp and clean shaved, and a tucked in shirt. And finally the Bird Gang, Jake, Shane, Logan, Bobby, James, Sean. Yo boys are a real squad you guys asked for. From poker nights to pranking Sawyer's house, it's been real, and hopefully we keep the squad together for the rest of our lives.
Mr. David Neese. At this time, please join me in congratulating our 2015 homecoming quarter. Remember, those students in grades 9 through 12 will be voting today during 3rd and 5th period. I would also like to thank our guests for attending this special event. Please feel free, guests, to stay after and take a few pictures. And of course, we invite you this Friday night to our homecoming game and the crowning of our King and Queen. Thank you and good morning.